What's up everybody, Dude here. Hey, today we are gonna do a upper body workout. So come along with me. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 5 different muscle groups. I'm going to do 10 sets. I'm gonna do 10 reps of each exercise for each muscle group. No rest in between. We're gonna go around the clock here, and then I'll break 2 minutes in between sets, but I think I'm only gonna film 1 set because you'll get really bored watching me do 5 sets. So here we go. But before we go, we're at home today. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna show you my home gym real quick. It's nothing fancy. So I've got this little teeny room. We've got a rebounder here. Got a plant in the corner. This room is packed. This is where my wife trims the dog. When the kids all moved away, I took charge of this room. It's not fully set up yet. I've got some mirrors over there I need to trim down and get on this wall. I've put a TV up in the corner, painted the walls. I've got a small set of dumbbells right here. So a couple of floor pads I don't really use because the floors are kind of hard, need something thicker. Small little set of dumbbells. I only really ever use the first couple because I can't lift the ones on the bottom. And I did invest a while back in this, it's called a tonal, sits on your wall, and I bought it specifically for this room because it fits. You know what I mean? It just hangs on the wall like a picture, doesn't take up a lot of space. It has a bench. Hate that bench, by the way. It's just flat, it's short. I wanna get one that inclines, declines, does all that. Over here, eventually, I would like to put like a red light panel, so for some red light therapy. And this is my pride and joy right here, the Star Wars wall. So back when my kids used to use this room, this was actually a closet. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to make it like the Death Star, like you see at Disneyland. So I literally had a buddy at my work help me. We programmed this into the CNC, cut these Star Wars panels, but here's the coolest part. I'll have to show you on another video, but there's a little handle right here. Bam, guest bedroom, Murphy bed. Turn that closet into a full-blown Murphy bed. I'll have to show it to you when it's set up sometime. There's lights on the inside of that thing, and this whole light panel lights up, and I can change it colors. Red, white, purple, mace window, what have you. So it's a small room, but I've taken some time and kind of made it mine. It's still got some work to do. It's not done. But anyway, that's that. I'm gonna stick up this tripod. I'm just gonna press play. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what I'm doing to lose weight right now. 60 days was yesterday, 25 pounds down, at least 75 more to go. Here's what we're doing, taking action daily. All right, I think I'm recording. Now that you've seen the room, I'm just gonna turn on the camera. This is one take. This will probably take about 5-6 minutes. Bear with me, but if you're new to working out, if you're just new to being fat, you're trying to lose some weight, woo, this is what we're doing. So I'm gonna turn on the old tonal here and go to my account. And for those of you who are wondering, I do not subscribe to the tonal services. I have canceled my tonal subscription. And why? Why would you ask? Why would I do that? Probably because number one, it's expensive. It's like $50 a month or more. Number two, like all the things that were on there, big old fat guy. I'm doing like a basic stretching video. And the lady's like, okay, what you're gonna do is get down on the ground and spread your legs wide open and start stretching. And I'm like I couldn't even do the basic things on a beginning stretching video. So after months of paying the subscription, not using the services, finally canceled it. Everything works in manual mode. You don't have some of the smart features and everything, but neither do you at the gym. You go to the gym, it's just a cable machine. So now what I have is, yes, an expensive glorified cable machine on my wall, but it's paid for, I own it, and I don't care. So let's go. 5 exercises. We're gonna set these up. First one that we're gonna do, I'm gonna go to the custom settings here, and now another disclaimer. Disclaimer number 80. I'm going to be going really lightweight today. My shoulder is tweaked. It really is hurting. This movement, you won't be seeing me do any side raises. I was doing a cable pull like this for my shoulders. It was feeling so good. I was hitting this outside portion. Not doing that. I'll probably just be doing I may just be even doing some rehab type work for my shoulder, but everything else I'll try and do. Bench press, I'll be doing bench press standing up. I get a little bit of vertigo when I lay down really low on that bench. It kind of affects me sometimes. So I've been doing just like a standing bench press, and that seems to be helping. And all you're trying to do is move some weight to, tear down the muscles a little bit so you can rebuild and become stronger. So let's go. You're gonna see this doesn't take long at all. First, we're gonna do a lat pull down. Engage the weight. We're gonna do 10 reps. Oops. Okay, I did 10 of those. I'm going to bump it down a little bit more because I don't know if this is going to hurt my shoulder or not. I'm going to do this standing bench press basically. Just standing here, see my shoulder already hurts in the front and back. I'm going to engage the weight and do 10. And I left it kind of high because what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of push in a downward motion to kind of simulate as if I were in a declined bench position. So, let's see, that's okay. Did 10 reps, I can feel that right in here. So that's good. Good chest exercise. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight into the shoulder butt. And I think what I'm gonna do I think after this first set of doing these real basic mobility shoulder things with really super lightweight, I think what I'm going to do is the next 4 sets that I do, I'm just going to do some shrugs. You know what a shrug is? Hold the dumbbells. Shrugs. I think that's what I'll do because that will not hurt anything that's rotating. So this is my shoulders. We did chest. We did back, and now we're going to do some biceps. Again, I'm just going to take 10-pound dumbbells. Don't be embarrassed to lift what you can. If you go up quick, flex your muscle, and then lower. Get any traction. It's that lowering that really gets the vertigo. Triceps. Now for these, I do have a handy dandy little rope. So I'm just going to kind of attach it to this one over here. It's a quick change. I'm going to give it a little bit of weight. Engage it. And all I'm doing here is keeping my elbows to my sides and just going down then rinse, lather, and repeat. That's literally it, guys. So that was one set, okay? I did 5 muscle groups, 10 reps each, one set. I'm gonna turn off the camera. I'm gonna do 4 more sets of what I just exactly did, except for now that the shoulders are a little bit loosey-goosey. I'm just gonna do some shrugs for the shoulders. I don't think it's as effective as the other one I was doing, but right now it's just not a possibility. So let me finish that. I'll come back. We'll close out the video and go about our Friday nights. So, okay, what I failed to mention is I'll get on this rebounder. So you look at that clock over there, it says 24 minutes and 26 seconds. This workout takes me about 25 minutes. So each set, if I get through my 50 reps, 5 exercises, 10 each, and I still have, let's say, a minute left before the next set starts, I'll jump on the rebounder, bounce for a minute, and now I'm getting some rebounding and lymphatic movement and drainage in addition to my workout. So, and that'll kind of get your heart rate going a little bit more rather than just lifting. And that's 25 minutes. So, and you can see I did easy, lightweight workouts, did exactly what I told you I was gonna do, switched over to the shrugs on my shoulders. Feel pretty good. Totally feel it in my chest, I feel it in my back, feel it in my biceps. I feel like I should be buff. Like, I want to take off my shirt and look in that mirror and I should have, like, you know, pecs instead of flapjacks. But anyway, that's it, guys. There's no excuses. The only piece of fancy gear I have is that tonal. Bought it 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Had it on a payment plan, paid it off, canceled the subscription. You can do everything you need, but you do not need a machine like that. A simple set of Walmart dumbbells. I mean, if you're getting jacked and you have to have more weight, that's one thing. But if you're overweight, a simple rebounder, walking, jumping jacks, you know, you can do this just as easy as you can, just a little more comfortable on your knees and everything on the rebounder. But, you know, push-ups, planks, crunches, you know, these mobility movements, the things I do over at the park, my lower body, I don't use any of this stuff. I squat, I sit down on a bench. I mean, simple stuff that any fatty can do. So if I can do it, I know how out of shape I was even 8 weeks ago when I started. And, you know, you can do it too. There's no excuse. So start making positive change, start bettering your life. That's what we're all about. Share down below in the comments, what are you doing? Are you strength training? If so, how many times a week? I have a very, very simple plan that works. Literally, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people have changed their body and life doing the exact simple workout that I'm doing. So I know that it works. I've done it before. I know that it works. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Sorry for looking like such a wimp working out, but it's one day at a time and we're improving every single day. So tomorrow is Saturday. Have a good Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for joining. Dude out.